everyone, and happy late Valentine's Day. That's what this glam look is all about, is Valentine's Day. I didn't get to dress up the day of because we stayed at home, and I had just got done with my first week of training at my new job, so I was a little bit tired. But, you know, I thought that better late than never, right? So we're feeling very fuchsia pink today. This is my grandma's old jacket, actually. Throwing it back a little bit. Feeling kind of 80s with all of the bright pink and the hair and all that fun stuff. I just wanted to give an update, obviously, because I've been gone for half a second. I did start a new job, so I am working on getting acclimated to that and making sure that I have everything set up correctly to do that job to the best of my ability. So I had to take a step away from my Miss Northeastern duties to focus on career. But I am back now and I am ready to get started. We're just gonna do like a little snippet today because Act 4 is only like 18 pages. So we're just gonna read like 3 or 4 today and then come back next week and read the whole thing and get it done out of the way. So I guess let's just go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for being patient and just waiting for the next video to come out, I guess. But yeah, let's get started. Can I get my glasses on? I look very teacherly, don't I? So we are in Act 4. The scene is the same. Jack and Algernon, discovered in the same position as at the close of Act 3, enter behind Gwendolen and Cecily. Gwendolen. The fact that they did not follow us at once into the garden, as anyone else would have done, seems to me to show that they have some sense of shame left. They have been eating muffins. That looks like repentance. Gwendolen, after a pause. They don't seem to notice it at all. Couldn't you cough? But I haven't got a cough. They're looking at us. What effrontery. They're approaching. That's very forward of them. Let us preserve a dignified silence. Certainly. It is the only thing to do now. Jack and Algernon whistle some dreadful popular air from a British opera. No doubt Wilde is referring to something by Gilbert and Sullivan. Gwendolen. This dignified silence seems to produce an unpleasant effect, a most distasteful one. But we will not be the first to speak. Certainly not. Mr. Worthing, I have something very particular to ask you. Much depends on your reply. Gwendolen, your common sense is invaluable. Mr. Moncrief, kindly answer me the following question. Why did you pretend to be my guardian's brother? Algernon. In order that I might have an opportunity of meeting you. Cecily to Gwendolen. That certainly seems a satisfactory explanation, does it not? Yes, dear, if you can believe him. I don't, but that does not affect the wonderful beauty of his answer. Gwendolen. True. In matters of grave importance, style, not sincerity, is the vital thing. Mr. Worthing, what explanation can you offer to me for pretending to have a brother? Was it in order that you might have an opportunity of coming up to town to see me as often as possible? Jack. Can you doubt it, Miss Fairfax? Gwendolen. I have the greatest doubts upon the subject, but I intend to crush them. This is not the moment for German skepticism. Moving to Cecily. Their explanations appear to be quite satisfactory, especially Mr. Worthing's. That seems to me to have the stamp of truth upon it. I am more than content with what Mr. Moncrief said. His voice alone inspires one with absolute credulity. I think she means credibility. No, it inspires one with absolute credulity. I don't know. Let's look it up afterwards. Gwendolen. Then you think we should forgive them? Yes. No. True, I had forgotten. There are principles at stake that one cannot surrender. Which of us should tell them? The task is not a pleasant one. Could we not both speak at the same time? An excellent idea. I always speak at the same time as other people. Will you take the time from me? Certainly. Gwendolen beats time with an uplifted finger. Gwendolen and Cecily speaking together. Your Christian names are still an insuperable barrier. That is all. Jack and Algernon speaking together. Our Christian names? Is that all? But we were going to be christened this afternoon. Gwendolen to Jack. For my sake, you are prepared to do this terrible thing? I am. Cecily to Algernon. To please me, you are ready to face this fearful ordeal? I am. Gwendolen. How absurd to talk of the equality of the sexes. Where questions of self-sacrifice are concerned, men are infinitely beyond us. Jack. We are. Clasps hands with Algernon. Cecily. They have moments of physical courage of which we women know absolutely nothing. Gwendolen to Jack. Darling. Algernon to Cecily. Darling. They fall into each other's arms. Enter Merriman. When he enters, he coughs loudly, seeing the situation. Merriman. Lady Bracknell. Jack. Good heavens. Enter Lady Bracknell. The couple separate in alarm. Exit Merriman. And that is where we are going to stop today. So, what is that? Credulity. Credulity. I don't know. I will have an answer next time because, videoing on my phone, so can't look it up, and I'm not sure if we have a dictionary in this house. So, but I will come back with the answer to what is credulity next time. Thank you guys so much for joining me and watching the video. I guess Augustine wanted to say hi with her little squeak. You want to say hi? Come here. Ooh, say hello. Okay, she's done now. But yeah, just thank you guys for supporting me and keeping up the fight for, I don't know what for. That was silly. But thank you for supporting me, and I hope that you all have a great and wonderful rest of your Snowmageddon.